Angels claim that after consulting a psychic as a joke, everything changed. Welcome souls, your guardian angels have a message for you today. The universe often communicates with us in unexpected ways, and sometimes what seems like a joke can turn into something far more profound. This is the story of how one person's light-hearted decision to consult a psychic opened the door to a world of unseen guidance, leading them to revelations they never expected. Type I am ready to receive if you're open to the angels' messages. It all began with a group of friends. On a typical Friday night, they decided to do something different. Someone suggested visiting a psychic, mostly out of curiosity and humor. It was meant to be nothing more than a fun distraction, a quirky experience to laugh about later. Yet, when the session began, something shifted. The psychic's words weren't vague or generic, they felt deeply personal, as if she had access to a deeper truth. The air around the group seemed to change, heavy with unseen energy. If you feel the presence of unseen guidance in your life, type I believe. The psychic spoke about angels, telling the curious friends that they were surrounded by loving, protective spirits who had been waiting for the right moment to make their presence known. One of the friends, who had been skeptical from the start, felt a sudden warmth on her shoulders. She dismissed it at first as a draft in the room, but the warmth persisted, almost like a comforting hand. The psychic smiled knowingly and told her that her guardian angel was trying to get her attention. Feel the touch of your guardian angel? Type I feel the love. Over the next few days, strange and beautiful things began to happen to her. She started noticing subtle signs everywhere. The number 111 appeared repeatedly, feathers crossed her path, and her dreams were more vivid than ever before. Initially, she brushed it off as coincidence, but as these occurrences became more frequent, she began to wonder if the psychic had unlocked something real. The feeling of being watched, not in a fearful way, but in a protective and loving sense, became undeniable. She started hearing gentle whispers in moments of stillness, guiding her toward better decisions, and filling her with an unshakable sense of peace. The psychic had said the angels had been waiting, and now they were making themselves known in her life. Have you ever seen signs from your angels? Type I trust the signs. As the days turned into weeks, she felt her life begin to shift in remarkable ways. Situations that once caused her anxiety seemed to resolve themselves effortlessly. Opportunities that had been out of reach suddenly appeared within her grasp. She even felt her relationships growing stronger, as if her angels were working to heal old wounds and open her heart to greater love and understanding. She realized that what she once considered a joke had become the most meaningful experience of her life. The angels had been there all along, waiting for her to notice them. Once she had acknowledged their presence, they moved swiftly to help her in ways she never thought possible. Feel the angels guiding you? Type I welcome the guidance. She began learning more about angelic communication and discovered that each sign, whether it was a number, a feather, or a whisper in the wind, held special meaning. Her intuition became stronger, allowing her to trust her gut feelings without hesitation. The more she embraced the angels' presence, the clearer their messages became. One day, while meditating, she felt a wave of energy wash over her. It was a feeling of pure love, so overwhelming that it brought her to tears. She understood that this was her guardian angel, embracing her with unconditional love and assurance. The message was clear: you are never alone. We are always with you. If you accept this angelic love, type I am never alone. As her connection with her angels grew, so did her awareness of their purpose. They weren't there just to protect or guide her, but to help her fulfill her soul's mission. She realized that life wasn't about drifting aimlessly, but about aligning with her higher purpose. With the angels' help, she was beginning to understand the direction her life was meant to take. She became more attuned to her spiritual side, practicing mindfulness and gratitude daily. Every morning, she thanked her angels for their presence, and every night, she reflected on the blessings they had brought her. The peace that had entered her life was nothing short of miraculous. What started as a joke had transformed her entire reality. Ready to align with your higher purpose? Type I trust my path. Her friends, who had initially laughed about their psychic visit, noticed the changes in her. She radiated a sense of calm and joy that hadn't been there before. Curiosity led them to ask about her experience. When she told them about her connection with the angels, some were skeptical, but others were intrigued. It wasn't long before they, too, began noticing signs and receiving messages. The ripple effect of her angelic connection began to spread. The people around her started opening themselves to the idea that perhaps there were unseen forces working in their lives as well. The more they embraced the possibility, the more signs they saw. It wasn't just coincidence. It was divine intervention. Believe in divine intervention? Type I trust the universe. The most remarkable part of her journey came when she realized that the angels were not just there for special moments, but in the ordinary ones too. They helped her find lost items, gave her a nudge when she was about to make a wrong decision, and even guided her to cross paths with people who would become pivotal in her personal and professional life. Her relationship with the angels was like an ongoing conversation. Sometimes she would ask for signs, and other times they would give her unsolicited guidance, often at the most unexpected moments. It felt like being part of a divine partnership where both sides were equally invested in her growth and happiness. Feel the presence in everyday moments? Type I embrace divine guidance. Over time, she learned to communicate with her angels more deliberately. She started writing letters to them, pouring out her heart, asking for advice, and sharing her dreams and fears. Without fail, the angels would respond, not always in words, but in signs and synchronicities that reassured her she was on the right path. The more she communicated with them, the stronger the bond became. She came to understand that angels are always available to anyone who asks for their help. They are loving, non-judgmental beings whose sole purpose is to guide, protect, and support. Whether or not you believe in them, they believe in you. Ready to ask for help? Type I invite the angels in. As her understanding deepened, she began to explore the concept of energy healing and learned how to raise her vibrational frequency. The angels encouraged her to surround herself with positive influences and let go of what no longer served her. This process of decluttering her life opened up space for even greater blessings. With time, she became more attuned to the subtle energies around her, able to discern the feelings of those in her presence and recognize when someone needed a kind word or a helping hand. This newfound empathy, she believed, was a direct result of her angelic connection. Feel the power of kindness? Type I spread love. The story of how one person's light-hearted decision transformed into a meaningful relationship with angels serves as a reminder of the magic present in everyday life. It demonstrates that what starts as a casual exploration can lead to profound personal growth and spiritual awakening. If you're open to the possibility of angelic presence, you might find that they've been waiting for you, too. Whether you're facing challenges or simply seeking a deeper connection, your angels are eager to help. All you have to do is ask, believe, and embrace the signs they send your way. Are you ready to invite your angels into your life? Type I welcome the angels. In closing, never underestimate the power of a simple act, like consulting a psychic, to open doors to the divine. Your journey can be filled with love, guidance, and extraordinary transformations. Stay open to the messages and support your angels have for you, and remember that laughter and joy can lead to the most profound changes. Thank you for being open to this message. Type I am grateful to acknowledge your journey.